Hello mga kasubs and welcome back. In our last video, nag-unboxing tayo ng electric oven, and now in this video, we will demonstrate yung usage. Okay, so this is the electric oven, and we will now open the door. And as you can see, I've already inserted yung mga accessories. So the first one is the food rack. We use this for uh, dried na items to be cooked. This is the food tray, which we use for mostly everything else. Sponge cake, what else? Yung mga meat or chicken, yung mga slices. These two are actually handles. This will be the handle for both the tray and the rack, which I will demonstrate in a bit. And this is the handle for the rotisserie. So first, we will use this to take out the um, rotisserie. All you have to do is um, see this hook like, or the bent part of the handle. That's where you put the actual rotisserie and start lifting using the left start lifting the left part of the rotisserie like so, and you will be able to remove the other side as well. And there you go, just pull it out, and that's how you use the handle for the rotisserie. As for the handle, so there are two you will the first one, this the one on the top, will be used for the um, what do you call this, for the food tray. See, so this one on the top. The second one is for the food rack. So again, let's look at the side view. We use the top claw to move the, or to take out the tray and put it back in, and we use the smaller claw for the food tray. Please notice that the way we use the food tray is in this manner. So it should be in this manner, because some are used to yung tray with the handle, so they put it the opposite way. Another feature of this oven that I'd like to mention before we move on to the safety stuff, there are 1, 2, 3, and 4 slots, which you can choose depending on what you are cooking. And that's it for the accessories. Now we will move on to the safety stuff. First, you need to determine that the power source can accommodate yung load nung toaster. Diba, the toaster is 1,800 watts, take note. So that means the specs of your power source, or if you're using an extension just like this one, we need to make sure that it is also rated greater than, or the rating is greater than 1,800 watts. You can see here that the rating is 2,200 watts. Therefore, it is safe to use. Second, there should be a social distancing. According to the manual, back and sides should have a distance of I think that was 10 centimeters. If you'll convert it into inches, roughly 4 inches. From the top naman, it should be not it should not be less than, let me try to recall, 30 centimeters, which is roughly a ruler or a foot. If you have stuff or things that are too close to the oven, it might stain or it may burn or you have that burn mark. So better to observe that proper distancing. Uh, Other things that you need to be aware of is uh, when the oven gets hot, avoid splashing water into the glass, even though it's tempered. Tempered glass can be resistant, but it will reach a point na if the temperature is too erratic, yung sudden change talaga, it can crack or break. Common sense is also not to put anything flammable near the oven, even if it's even if you're observing the distance that I've mentioned earlier. Our house is next to S-Lex. That's why it's a bit noisy. Also, if you will be using the food tray for oily food, like for example, chicken, you need to. It is recommended that you put 2 sheets of aluminum foil on the tray in order to diminish the oil splashing because it might ruin the tray. If you are in doubt, do not use the oven. First, read the manual or ask someone who knows before you use it to avoid accidents. And that's it for our precaution. We will now move on to the operating instruction. Yup. Before we start up the oven, let's have a look at the knobs again and review. This is for the temperature, 100 degrees Celsius to 250. Next would be for the function. So this will tell you what kind of function or what kind of operation this oven will do. This one tells us there will be heat activated on the top and bottom, and then the function will be the convection. This one is almost the same, except it's only the upper part that will heat up, and then there's no bottom, and then still there's convection. This one is there's no convection happening and no rotisserie function, so it's basically just heat from the top portion and the bottom portion. This one tells you that it is there's heat activated from the top, and then it will have that rotisserie function. So notice that there's a difference between this one and convection. So it shows us the claw, and then this one shows some sort of like a break in the middle. The last one is like all functions. Heat from the top and bottom. Rotisserie function is on, and then convection is also on. What's the difference between having convection and not having convection? When you say convection, basically the heat is moved in bulk either by liquid or by gas. So in this oven we are using a fan, so it's circulating the heat. When you say something similar, it's also a transfer of heat. Conduction naman is direct transfer or direct contact. So that's the difference between the two. Ayun lang. So now we will follow the preheating or pre-use instruction. It says here, oops, sorry. For first-time users, we need to do what they call upper lower, wherein we will set this one to 250 and then turn the function on for 10 minutes or turn on the timer. Once we rotate the timer, we set the timer, the power indicator will lit because this is already plugged. And let's see what happens. So I set it to 10. So it's now lit, and as you can see, there is light inside. And use the upper lower function, or upper lower heat, which is this one. During this operation, it is normal to see smoke coming out, and there is smoke coming out. If you, I'm not sure if it can be seen sa ano, but there is smoke coming out, and that is normal. So we will return after 10 minutes, and then we will start using it by cooking something. And we're back. Tapos na yung oven preheat for 10 minutes. So ngayon magta-try tayong mag-bake ng bread. Nakaset na siya based on the instructions ng recipe. So all we have to do now is put it inside, tapos i-dial yung timer. So I will hold it with one hand. Open the door carefully. Pull out yung tray. So it's better na partially i-pull out yung tray kesa yung pa-spoon kamay mo to avoid accidental na burning. 10 minutes. 30 minutes. And that's it. At certain intervals, we'll just have to brush it with butter. And then, after the timer, balikan natin yung niluluto natin, and see what it looks like. Hello guys! Tapos na magluto si oven. Silipin natin yung ating, let's have a look at our masterpiece. Oops. I always get I always forget about yung parang in the door that it goes through certain stages like the car. So we will use this to pull out the bread, and that's the end result. So it's not burned really. Medyo perfect siya. Pero yun. And for the how to cooking for that particular bread, it will be on a separate video. Maybe sa ating partner channel. And let's see how it goes. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. If you have any questions, suggestions, you can send me a message, and I will respond as soon as time permits. So that's it for me, guys. Thank you very much. And oops, let me just add, even after watching this video, I encourage you to read the manual. The manual is only like 4 pages, so it will not take a lot of your time. So that's it for me. Take care and have a great day.